Welcome, beautiful souls. I'm Aida Jasmine, and we're going to do your tarot reading for the week of the 9th of June. Now, this week is filled with powerful portals and some beautiful, powerful dates to help you realign with your power, your presence, your purpose. So, we will do a one-card pull for each of the zodiac. So, remember, this is a general reading, it's not a one-to-one reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And do check your sun, your moon, and your rising, because each sign will give you a different aspect of the part of you that you're really needing to hear those messages. And I do trust that you'll receive the messages that you need at this time. So whilst this is intended for the week of the 9th of June, no matter where you are in the world, you may pick this up in a different time. And just trust that there's something in there for you. Now, this week we have the full moon in Sagittarius, which is about releasing anything that is not aligning with your purpose, your mission, your soul mission. This isn't about just doing things for the sake of doing them. This is about realigning. This whole year being an 8-year, being a 9-year is about completing and what you're here for. This is the joyful completion of everything that you've culminated and releasing anything that is not aligned with your mission on this lifetime. And then we've got Friday the 13th. Now, this is a powerful day. This is not a day that to be feared. This is a day to be revered. The 13 is the number of the goddess because we have 13 moon cycles every year. And it wasn't until like the 17th century or earlier that we changed it to 12 months. We used to follow the moon cycle. So as women, we are cyclical beings. As humans, we are cyclical. Nature is cyclical. We all have our own cycles. And when we follow that of the moon, we're so much more in alignment. We're so much more in our power of manifesting and so much juiciness that comes with that. So Friday the 13th, I am holding a goddess circle for all of my beautiful, powerful women. And even if you're not a feminine energy and like to tune in, this is going to awaken that energy within you, that power within you to awaken, activate, and align your highest purpose, your highest mission to stand up, rise up as you are here for. That highest level self integrated into this human being, into this mission. It's going to be a very powerful 90-minute session. So I implore you, please do join me, and I will put the details in the description box below. And it's going to be a delicious session. All right, my loves, well, we just started off. I was going to say Aries and then one card already pulled out. So let's start with our reading today. Aries, you've got the Empress. Don't be afraid of the pause. Remembering that pause is presence, it's power. We don't need to feel every gap with a thought, with a doing, with an action. That presence in the pause is sacred. So Aries, this came up for a reason. Aries, this week you're being invited to really embody the Empress energy. There's something that you are birthing and you're in the birthing process of it. And with this full moon this week, you're being invited to release what no longer serves you, to just stay in your focus, stay in your lane, stay in your alignment this week, and also forevermore. Anything that is distracting you needs to be dismissed, needs to go. Because the Empress, when she shows up for you, it's embodying that sovereignty, knowing that everything happens in divine timing. She's got her scepter. She knows that she's communicating and co-creating with God, source, the universe. And she's not afraid. She's sitting in her regal energy. And this is inviting you to do the same thing. This week, there may be that pause moment because she's also depicted as pregnant in this. There's this nine-month gestational period. No matter how much we want to force, push, grind, we can't make a child come any sooner than is intended, and certainly not for the health of the child or the bearer, the mother. So this is this beautiful pregnant pause for you this week, and knowing that there is incredible abundance in and around you because she's abundant energy. She's magnetic energy. She's inviting you to be in your presence, be in your power, be in your purpose, and pause as is necessary. Taking time to rest, not quitting, not acquiescing. We're resting when we desire rest, and then we take the inspired action moving forward. So things going to be very clear for you this week, Aries. Right now, I'm getting the clarity coming through because she's got that scepter in her hand. That's the clarity piece. But co-creating with spirit, something's going to become very, very obvious for you that you're not going to be able to miss it, trusting that you're seeing exactly what is present for you. And then there's that pause moment before you make the decision and take the inspired action. All right, my loves, let's go Taurus. Thank you. Yeah. Four of Wands. Taurus, this week with the Four of Wands, you're being invited to celebrate. This is a joyous moment. It's also the card of 1111. So you may be seeing like repeating numbers and angel numbers this week to remind you, to guide you, to support you that you are on the right path. You may be seeing 1111 everywhere, knowing that your angels are with you. You are being supported by your spirit team, by God, by the universe, that you are here to co-create. So there's this beautiful energy of celebration, joy, peace, happiness. So take time to celebrate this week. Celebrate your wins. Celebrate and be grateful and have that delicious appreciation for life, for all that you have. And then watch the rest magnetize to you. So Taurus, be in that beautiful celebration energy. Look to the gifts of life and all that you have. And there may be this energy that someone's getting married this week. Congratulations, if that is you. Or some binding agreement that you're having with a beloved partner. Really in this energy of celebration this week. So really good energy for you this week, Taurus. Okay, Gemini. What does my Gemini have coming in this week? That one just flew out. So let's go. Okay, great. The star. Taurus. Taurus, no. This is Gemini. Thanks, team, reminding me. Gemini, this week when you have the star, this is that energy of staying in your alignment, focusing on your grand goals. But there are other little steps along the way. So the big star is the great goal, is the grand goal. Stay focused on that, but there are smaller tasks and milestones to be had along the way. This is reminding you to stay in your lane, stay attuned, stay aligned, stay focused. Place your attention on your intention. What's your intention? Every moment of every day, start each day with that powerful intention and let it be your guiding light throughout your day, throughout your week, and throughout your life. Because when we're not living with intention, when we don't have any goals, we just kind of meander through life. And Gemini, you're being invited this week to stay focused, stay in your alignment, stay in your dreams, because you're watering and you're feeling full, but there's something new coming in for you. There's something new that you are watering. And that's okay. The grass is greener where you water it, not on the other side. It may appear from this point of view. And when we move closer, we realize, oh, actually it's full of weeds. It's not grass at all. So this is staying focused in your garden, staying focused in the garden of your mind and the garden of your heart, staying focused on yourself and what you are able to co-create, taking the inspired action, what is aligned for you on your star, on your goals, on your dreams and your desires. Thank you, beautiful souls. That's a beautiful message. Let's go Cancer. I'm also a Cancerian, so let's see what us Cancers have coming in for this week. Thank you, team. Ready to receive. Oh, perfect. Another powerful message for us Cancerians. Temperance. Cancer, when temperance shows up for us, this is this energy of time to take action, time to step in, decide whether you're going to just continue to dip a toe in, pull it out. 1 step forward, 2 steps back. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. This is forward momentum and movement. Fill your cup first and foremost. Focus again on yourself because the sun is rising again. You maybe have been going through a period of transformation. There may be this new awakening. Something new is shining through for you. And it's inviting you to nurture self and take action. This is choosing whether you're going to go all in or still be in that hesitant energy. I am feeling a little bit of procrastination. This week, with that beautiful full moon energy, it's time to release what is no longer serving you. Release the fear, the doubt, the blame, the shame. And I have a powerful program that's going to be released on the 1st of July, 30 days, manifesting miracles and magic. And this is going to give you the momentum. This is going to allow you to align with what's here for you, getting really clear on your goals, getting clear on what you're nurturing, knowing that the universe is co-creating with you, keeping check of our emotions because we are water signs and we can be emotional beings, going all in. It's time to take action. It's time to choose whether you're going to step forward or fully out. No more toe in, toe out. And yes, progress can sometimes look like one step forward, 2 steps back, 3 steps forward, 1 back. That is momentum and movement, and you're being encouraged to take movement this week. So no more sitting on the sidelines for us Cancerians. It's time to move. Let's go to my lovely Leos. What do my Leos have coming in this week, team? Thank you. Perfect. Leo showed up for Leo. This is the card of Leo, and you've got the lion and you are the lion. So Leo, when the lion, when strength shows up for you, this is embodying that true sense of self. Because you could be that caged lion that is repressed, been beaten down by life, or you can start to own your power and your presence. Knowing that you've got this beautiful inner strength within you, resilience. And yes, it's sometimes we can be tired of fighting, tired of having to continue to show up again, but this is remembering that everything happens for a reason. But it's time to move forward, time to gather those lessons, knowing that they're lessons, and shifting the cycle. Because 8 is the number of self. It's also the number of soulful abundance. Trusting that beautiful infinity symbol, trusting in the circulation of the universe, co-creating with God, showing up and having that strength that comes from within. This line is surrendering to the angel. This is time for you to surrender to your highest level self and take the action that is required. You may be requiring some rest this week, so rest if you need to. And also taking action when you need to this week. You have the strength within you. You don't require anyone or anything else to say you're doing a great job. You're doing a great job. If you require that validation, let me give this to you now. Let that feeling like it's coming from within. You're doing amazing. You're doing a great job. And it's time to keep the momentum going, because movement creates momentum. You're being invited to really dig in, really find that strength within, wherever it resides, your resourcefulness within you, and to keep moving forward. Thank you, beautiful souls. And I definitely invite you to my Friday the 13th event this week, because that's really going to help you align with your passion, your power, and your purpose. Find that inner strength so you don't have to feel like you're constantly being browbeaten, that it is here for you, it's there for you, and you can find it whenever you need to, with love, I was going to say surrender to that peace and compassion, because you deserve it. All right, well, let's go Virgo. Thank you, team. What does Virgo have coming in this week? Amazing. Sun energy. Virgo, when the sun shines up, you can already feel this essence of joy, peace, happiness. You're being invited to be in that childlike energy this week. The sun is shining again. We have a full moon. Everything in the darkness is being illuminated this week. So shed away what no longer serves you. This child is riding naked on the horse. This is releasing that baggage this week and embracing the sun, embracing your truth, embracing joy, appreciation, and gratitude. Having that childlike wonderment of life this week, Virgo, which is beautiful. Child asks why? Because it wants to learn, not to be a pest. We want to be in that childlike wonderment of like, oh, how can I co-create with this universe? Rather than going, why me? This is like, why not me? How do I receive more? How can I give more? How can I co-create more? This is this beautiful co-creative energy, but knowing that it's time for celebration, appreciation, and gratitude this week. Really beautiful energies, Virgo. Knowing that there's full abundance in that celebratory energy. Okay, let's go Libra. Nice. This is the Two of Wands. I love this card. Because the Two of Wands for you, Libra, this week is this energy of it's time. It's absolutely time. I've just got that like so clear for you. Because it's time to move forward. You have the world in your hands, the choice. 2 is the number of choice. It's time to step forward and take life. Embrace life. Go on that journey. So I feel that there's this pathway for you, and you've been a little bit like, oh, do I need to do more work or more study or learn more? It's like, no, I've got everything I already require. The world is in your hands. The world is your oyster. It's time for you to enjoy and decide. You can have it now or you can have it later. It's this powerful energy of you choose when you can have your manifestations. You can choose happiness or not. It's 2 roads. Now it's inviting you to say you are ready. It's time for you to step forward. It's time for you've got everything. There's no more planning for you. There's no more like thinking. It's like bringing this into the ground, taking that next step. You're being invited to step forward. It is divine timing. You are ready. That came through very, very clear. Libra, there's a Libra out there who's been hesitant, who's been procrastinating, who's not sure whether they need to do more, study more, do more research. It's like, no more. Take the next step. You're being invited to do that. All right, thank you. Let's go Scorpio. Thank you, team. Appreciate you being here. Remember that they always do a monthly giveaway for a private reading, so please, I will give you the code to do that at the very end of this reading. Okay, Scorpio. Another powerful choice card for Scorpio. Scorpio, this week, the Two of Swords is inviting you to see what is the obvious. Often we blind ourselves, but as you can see, she's the one who's crossing her own arms across. She's got her blindfold on, but if she removes the blindfold, she drops the sword, she can see there is no threat. Because the moon shines. The moon is saying, you can see clearly here. Something is becoming very obvious for you, and then you're maybe very guarded over your heart. This is a power of choice again. Choose to see. Because we have these swords. Swords is air energy. It's thoughts, it's ideas, it's belief systems. So shifting that belief system that's not serving you. Shifting the ideas that are not serving you. And it's time to put down the swords. You can see that there is no battle. There's no need to battle anymore. Because you're only battling with yourself. This battling's only in your own mind, which is what swords mean. We're creating the stories in our mind. You're being invited this week to put down the swords, remove the blindfolds, seeing what is the obvious. No more eliminating the red flags. Oh yeah, there's a red flag. I'm just going to pretend it's like, a circus. No more. No more. Not my circus, not my monkeys. Seeing very clearly what's in front of you and choosing to see clearly. So many messages coming for you, Scorpio, regarding that, but it's time for you to get off this couch, right? Getting off that hard seat that you're on, dropping the swords, seeing what's obvious. And when you come off that couch, when you release the armor, when you remove the blindfold, you get to see clearly. And then you can make that choice very, very clearly. The choice starts with dropping the swords and removing the blindfold. All right, my loves, let's go Sagittarius. Oh, Sag, this week, something is keeping you up at night. Sagittarius, when the Nine of Swords shows up for you, you are feeling overwhelmed. Again, swords being air energy, being in your mind, being in your hand. You're a fire sign. It's time for you to fire up, right? Letting go. This full moon energy for you this week is inviting you to let go. And that Friday the 13th is inviting you to be back in your power, to activate your strength, to activate your mission, to activate your purpose, activate that fire, which is passion, purpose, mission, joy, fulfillment, desire. You may be in your head, there may be sleepless nights, there may be something that you're worrying about that's keeping you up at night. If that is you, then I invite you to seek support, seek guidance, knowing that it's all within you. This is that battle between us, trusting your intuition, which is your inner tuition, your inner knowing, trusting that. And if I can support you in any way, please feel free to reach out. It's a very powerful message of trusting your heart, moving forward, releasing the thoughts, the ideas, the belief systems that don't serve you, and rewiring the subconscious mind into ones that do, using affirmations, mantras, asking the right questions that are creating the right answers for you, that are provided for you. Let's go Capricorn. Thank you, team. Let's go Capricorn. Okay, lots of choices this week. Capricorn, you got the Two of Pentacles. And Capricorn, when the Two of Pentacles shows up for you, again, you're making a choice. What are you choosing this week when it comes to your money, when it comes to your health, when it comes to your wealth? Because earth energy is the Pentacles. It's showing up as your body. It's your health, it's your wellness, it's your money, how you're making your livelihood, it's your purpose, it's your mission, it's your career. This is the power of choice for you this week, and you are juggling choices, and you're being invited to choose you. What is a right for you? Because you can see these waves, there's a lot of emotion also tied behind this card and behind these scenes, but there's boats on them, and a boat is designed to weather the storm. It's designed to go through waves and to stay on top. So stay on top and balance the mind and the heart. I'm getting a sense that there's this energy of health. There's someone impacted by health this week. Burning the candles at both ends isn't going to create more wealth for you, isn't going to create more money for you. It's just going to burn you out, right? The grind, the push, the force, the doing for the sake of doing, that's the old 3D paradigm. That is not how we align with sacred business energetics. We're wanting to release the need to grind, force, push, do, because that's what everyone else is doing and that's what the patriarchy tells us to do. No, we're choosing our inner alignment, taking inspired action when we need to, when we get that sense and pull forward to, and releasing when we don't. So this week you're getting a power of choice. You're being invited to make a choice, to balance those emotions, knowing that you are able to ride the waves, ride the storm. But you do need to make a choice, and ensuring that the choice is serving you always, first and foremost. Thank you, beautiful souls. Let's go. That was for Capricorn. Let's go Aquarius. Great. Amazing. Thank you, team. Aquarius Hierophant. The Hierophant shows up as the High Priest. Aquarius, when the Hierophant shows up for you, it's inviting you to speak up, to speak your truth. You can see that there's people listening, ready for you. You've received enlightenment. This can be in a spiritual sense. It can be in a worldly sense, that you're seeing the way and you're being invited to share that way. So I just saw a YouTube channel sharing those reels, sharing those lives, sharing on YouTube, just like this is being shown. This is time for you to show up. This message may be very specific for someone again, where you're being invited to show up and to share what you know, to be that teacher. And if you already are a teacher, this is activating that knowledge base, that yes, there's more than this one moment, but teaching people to where they're at, not where you think you need to be. Or this is the shadow side of the Hierophant is, I got this message of like proving, like, oh, you know, I know all of this and I'm so grand and I know best and I'm talking down to people. No, my love. Meet them where they're at. No judgment, just observation. Yeah, that's the sign of a great teacher, a great master, someone who teaches people where they're at and guides them through that next phase, guides them through their next level, because we're co-creating with our students. We don't want to be just talking down to people. We want to be co-creating with them. We want them to lead them. But then it's also their choice, whether they want to follow and whether they, you know, that old saying, can take a horse to water, you can't make it drink. So just trusting that you're sharing, communicating, you'll attract the right people to you. And don't worry about the ones that are not ready to take that next step. I just got a very clear message that was for me too. So isn't that funny? As much as I'm a Cancerian, even though that was for Aquarius, I just heard that's for me too. So trusting those messages, which is why it's always great to listen to the whole reading, because we do have sun, moon, and rising. So Aquarius in my chart somewhere must be in my house of where I'm working. So yeah, very good. Great messages. Let's go Pisces. Okay, beautiful Pisces. Oh, I love this. Pisces, you have the Lovers. And this, again, is a decision, because the Lovers used to be a decision card in Tarot. And 6 is a number of healing, recovery, and love. Pisces, this week, when the Lover shows up for you, it's inviting you to choose yourself. Yes, it can be the energy of reunion, reconnecting with your loved one, your beloved, your, I don't like to say soulmate, because soulmate can be anyone in your league. This is your divine counterpart, attracting and being in that beautiful energy of love. You're being invited to do all with love this week. Not from thinking, doing, like, no, I'm doing this from my heart. I'm showing up from my heart space. Because there's beautiful angels divinely guiding you. You're being supported by the universe. I'm feeling beautiful and loving and compassionate. And I'm also, this is not about, you know, acquiescing again. We're not just taking on crap. We're not condoning bad behavior. We're doing this from a space of love. We're sharing compassion, self first and foremost, and then others. I'm feeling this beautiful energy of, yeah, I'm feeling a lot of love bursting out of my heart. Let me send that to you, Pisces. Do all with love this week. And I feel that that will guide you even more so throughout the rest of the week and month. I also feel that being a choice card, choosing love. Because this full moon energy with Sagittarius, it's going to be like, okay, well, I'm releasing that. I'm not serving what's not serving me, because Sagittarius is the archer. So it's going to be pointing you forward in the direction. Choose who chooses you. Not because you want someone because of your ego. Right? Choose someone who chooses you. Choose that mission that chooses you. Yeah, that's what desire is all about, when it's aligned desire and soul's desire. All right, my loves, I was going to do one for the collective, and it popped out, and this is the moon. This is powerful and perfect for this week, because the full moon in Sagittarius is on the 11th, depending on where you are in the world. I'm in the southern hemisphere in Australia. The moon is illuminating in the darkness. Things are being seen that once was hidden, and you're being invited to see and take action on what you are seeing. This is very much that full moon energy, and it's in between these pillars, the shadow and light. So something's being illuminated in the darkness for you. Trusting your psychic abilities, trusting your own abilities, your intuition. And the dog and the wolf is that loyal energy. Are you in that lone wolf energy where I have to do it all? Is that truth? Or is that from a wound? Is that from some moment where you've been disappointed because of attachment in the past? People have let you down. You've let yourself down. So as a collective, when the full moon illuminates in the darkness, you're being invited to see what is obvious. See what is being shown to you. No more putting on the rose-colored glasses this week. I'm seeing what is there, and then I get to make a choice. I'm choosing who chooses me. The dog is the loyalty. Yeah. That dogs are the most powerful and loyal animals. They bring joy to our life, and they've lived very presently. So being in that present moment, here and now, no longer living in the past and telling stories about what's happened in the past, not condoning again, but we can move forward because we're choosing our pathway. We're choosing to accept ourselves, be loyal to ourselves, and then move forward. No longer in that lone wolf energy. Wolf is part of a pack. Finding your tribe, communicating with your tribe. We are a tribe here. All those connected to my channel, you're here for a reason. Some great messages for this week. I love this with the full moon energy. With Friday the 13th showing up for us, it's that energy of embodying your power, your sovereignty. And yes, as much as I'm calling it Awaken the Goddess, because it's Friday the 13th, the number of 13 is the number of the Goddess. 13 moons, 13 cycles. That presence and that power, a day to be revered, not feared. And it's time for all of us to stand in our power. And when we embody the divine feminine energy, means we're balanced, masculine and feminine between those two pillars. Balanced. Yeah. The masculine is the protector. It's the one that takes action, and the feminine is the one that receives and allows ourselves to receive and flow with the universe. Both are required. Both are balanced. We're inviting that in so we can open our hearts and really be here for our mission, for our purpose. And I know that you absolutely can have it all. So stay tuned for my 30-day Manifesting Miracles and Magic. It will be released on the 1st of July. It has been in the process for many months, and I'm very excited to be able to finally launch it on the 1st of July. So stay tuned for that, and do stay tuned for that powerful Friday the 13th. And if you would like to go in the draw to win a reading this week, let's go, 13. Whether you do it numerically or write the number in, the 13th, Friday the 13th is going to be the hashtag if you'd like to go in the draw for a reading, a personal and private reading. So, and if you do win, I'll be contacting you personally. Thank you, beautiful souls, for joining me. Always a pleasure to be able to bring these messages to you. And until next time, namaste.